conscious. They are not for the Democratic Party. You know why? Because a lot of people have found out their role in further destabilization of especially Africa under them. And you can't take it away. So at the same time, you have those who, I don't know how to put that one, though. You have those who strongly believes that what is wrong with you, Nigerians, supporting Trump? Like, what the heck is wrong, you know? So everybody shall get emotional about this American thing. So a lot of people like Trump simply because they believe that it doesn't meddle in, you know, it doesn't care about your Africa. It doesn't care about what you do with yourself per se. And those who claim to care and what they have done in a way, right? So what happened to Gaddafi? What happened in Nigeria in 2014, 2015? The Obamas, the Clintons, the APCs. You see, all of these things got so many Nigerians on the board of, they don't care about Republican Party and all of these things. They don't even want to. They just feel like Democratic Party is really, really dangerous for Africa. And they are right to some extent, I would say. But you see the Democrats, they go chop you and say, what, how dare you? You are supporting a racist. I'm not supporting any of them. And if I support any of them, I will even tell you. But to me, it's inconsequential, so to say. You know, either way, you are all like effed. Anyway, we are effed. It's America. And if you know what America represents, me as an African, I should possibly never be in the same place with those who will be singing Eureka for America. Sure you get, comparing my own history, so to say. But I'm just saying that so many Nigerians actually want Trump, not because they give a damn about Trump per se. Some believe that he's so real. And then the Democrats, they will tell you something and they will do something else from the African perspective. They are not for Africa. Okay? So, in fact, they are preferred to be seen as evil. So waiting your OB is doing with them is also one of those Africans, right? And I'm talking about donors. They are not just people who support Democrats. These ones are like donors. OB, Tinubu, guys like that. They are Democrat, people. And somehow, and I think that's where they got the idea of what they wanted to import to Nigeria. The federal system of government, presidential system of government imported from America by them. But he also said this, without leaving Tinubu and his new toys out. Obi.
Well, Peter Obi also called the Nigerian government's purchase of a new presidential aircraft very shameful and raises the question, how much was the cost of the new presidential aircraft?
And I want to ask you a very important question, actually. Yes. A presidential jet was recently purchased. A presidential jet was recently seized. 3, in fact. We have legislators, both our senators and our members of the House of Reps, declaring millions as their running costs. How do you feel this represents Nigeria on the international stage, or on the international stage right now? How do you feel we're being represented by our leaders internationally?
Very, very shameful. We shouldn't be talking about buying jets today with the level of poverty. We can't be poverty capital of the world and be buying jets. It shouldn't be. Even when I'm still questioning, how much was the cost? We said we're replacing the old one. What is the age of the new one? Why did we need to replace the old one? What is far wrong with it? For me, that shouldn't be. Every penny today should be directed about pulling people out of poverty, in health, in education, because this is where we're lacking. These are development trajectories where we're lacking when compared with similar countries that we are supposed to be at par with. We are low in human development, in education. Our health is worsening every day, where we've even overtaken India in infant mortality, despite the fact that people are hungry. They don't know where the next meal will come from. So every penny should be directed to that. And that's what I hear everywhere. I've been speaking to people from other countries who are talking, listening to the Prime Minister of Kosovo speak this morning in a meeting, listening to former Prime Minister of Denmark speak. Everybody is talking about the people, and the ordinary people. And you could see what I'm telling you about ordinary people, where chairman of DNC is a son of a single mom who was brought up by the grandparents.
Similar to Obama.
Everything. So we want to create a society where a child of nobody will rise up due to productivity and be somebody, where people's talent and hard work will match up their opportunity in life.
Will match up with their wealth. And finally, as well, right? Whenever you are looking at American politics, it is also two ways. To us who have never lived in America or never been to America, we probably will be talking more about, or kind of be concerned about what Americans, racism, Americans, this or that, whatever. But it's different to those who live inside America. They are more interested about their taxes. They are more interested in about their pay, take home. More interested in about a safe neighborhood. Interested about their healthcare, how they are going to be able to continue to afford their healthcare. These are fundamental things to an average American than all this, whether somebody is racist or is not racist, or whether these ones are pro-immigrant or immigration as well. Immigration is an issue for them in America to those who live inside the place. And we can't see it the same way. So that is why somebody like myself would never openly come here and begin to sound like I am an expert in American politics. I've got my own bias. I've got my own sort of a view about it. But because of the kind of platform I run, right, I just keep them to myself and let you all deal with it your own way. Because it shouldn't really be our business per se. But that too would be like stupid to think America business is not your business. Like, no. There is already World War III that is kind of smelling about everywhere right now, right? Yeah, you've got one in Gaza, Israel. You've got one in Ukraine, Russia. You've got one going on in Sudan. You've got one they're already building up in the Sahel. They've got different ones between Japan and China, yeah, and the Japanese, yeah, what they call them. I'm just saying, the whole world, everywhere, every news is pretty much like there could be world war. And if there is one, now the British military, I don't know if you have heard that. The British military, they are recruiting Africans from Commonwealth countries. Commonwealth countries are the former colonies of Britain. They are recruiting people to come and join the army. But if you join the army this week, by the end of this year, only the Afghanistan, Lumawa, only just Sudan, where you go to dodge bomb, dodge anything. So whatever happens in America affects all of us, though. Yeah. We have little influence in that. So we should pay more attention to where we all should divert our own interest and our influence. The contraption that forced us into the hands of America, forced us into the hands of Britain, forced us into the hands of all these countries who are making their laws and their politics around us. And we are called immigrants. So yeah, invest in the people, and there's possibility and a chance, right, that you will reduce immigration or emigration or so. Anyway, let's leave that for now, okay? And then let me introduce you to the role models today. In Yoruba, okay, in Lagos, they are not MC Oluomo. All of these ones are not. They are just MC Oluomo's foot soldiers before you finally see the MC Olueron himself. I saw this on Twitter this evening.
I'm not MC Oluomo, I'm a Oluomo boy. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo Shonson daughter.
I'm not MC Olomo, but MC Olomo is my boss. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo lawyer boy. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo loyalist boy. I'm MC Olomo loyal boy. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo loyalist.
I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo project supervisor.
I'm not MC Olomo, but I'm MC Olomo's adopted favorite daughter.
I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo loyalist. Olomo 100. I'm Olomo boy. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo chancer. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo realist. I'm not MC Olomo, MC Olomo is my mentor. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo adopted son. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo boy. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo loyal boy. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo brother, not going back. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo loyal boy.
I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo mother.
I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo loyal boy.
I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo little daughter.
I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo latest international PO. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo loyalist. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo loyalist, 100%. I'm loyalist, MC Olomo. 1 million loyalist, Olomo. Olomo, 1 million land. Olomo Lonso. Olomo, 1 million loyalist.
I'm not Olomo, I'm Olomo stubborn daughter.
I am not Olomo, I'm Olomo brother. Tonight, I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo stubborn boy. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC chief of staff. I'm not MC Olomo, I'm MC Olomo friend. Loyalist. This is King MC Olomo.
I'm not
Since when I born you never seen this kind of abuse before. Tinubu, I must abuse you. Tinubu, number 1, Ogun Okiyopa. Tinubu number 2, Ogun Okiyoma. Tinubu number 3, Ogun Okiyo your children. Tinubu number 4, Ogun go bury all your family. Tinubu is a god to you. A god to you. Tinubu is a god to you. And Wausa.
Anyway, that is the end of the program, the first part before we take calls. So I'm gonna give myself, or should I say, I'm gonna go on a short break, just a minute or two, and then I'm gonna open the line for every one of you who want to possibly add 1 or 2 things to this tonight, just as we do it all night, right, or every night. Thank you so much. But if you do have to leave, if you do have to, like, go, that's fine. Just make sure you like the broadcast, okay? Like it, share it, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this evening, so that you won't miss the next one. Others, you better grab your phone before it is too late if you have something to add to this. So I'm coming back. I'll be back in a minute or 2. you. So save ourselves some time, right? I have my first caller on the line this evening. Hello.
Hello, Malam Mayukun, barka dai, kana lafiya?
Lafiya ko.
Lafiya kalau ya gari.
Lafiya kalau madala, alhamdulillah.
Ya
mata.
iyale, la mata lafiya kalau kowa da kowa kalau.
Madala.
Yawwa,
Ahmed.
yawwa.
Yawwa.
Na'am.
How are you this evening, Baba?
Mayukun baba.
Eh?
Kilo
It's been
shele
a
na
while.
Mayukun.
I know. I've not heard from you in a while. How are you?
Yeah, Mayukun. I mean, I've been busy, very, very busy. I don't even get to watch your program like I used to, and
Are you out
also
of the
getting
state?
ready.
Or just
No, I'm
busy,
in the
busy?
state, but yeah, I've been busy doing some office job because in Sabah still refused more. So ever since I had my injuries,
Operation.
and I'm having operation tomorrow, by God's willing. Yeah, my knee surgery is tomorrow, and hopefully after that another surgery is coming up for my hernia and stuff. So I mean, kind of broken, but we thank God.
Bless you, man.
Yeah, we are doing our thing.
I mean, you appear to be a very strong man. So yeah, that should work for you.
Pushing.
All the best.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, bro.
Please.
I mean, so I don't know if you seen this guy Adamu Garba, one of his video where he was talking about, of recent the British Army just opened their portal for Commonwealth countries.
Commonwealth country to come and become soldiers.
Yes, to come and become soldiers and get better
They will give them citizenship straight to. They say, I'm not sure about that one.
I mean, I read everything, and it's just almost like the same way it is here. The difference is you can apply from outside the UK, but you need a referral from a British Army personnel to refer you before you can be able to join.
Come on, from what do you call it? From Odogbolu. Have you just put on British Army uniform? Straight if I got selected.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
So on TikTok, more information out there, because most of these guys, I have a lot of soldiers from Nigeria. Most of them ask, how can I join the US? As a US Army, until you are here before you can join. You don't join outside. But when that information came out, I put it out there. And to my surprise, they came and they was like, oh, they don't go and join, because if you go and join now, all this war that is coming up between Russia and Ukraine, they want to use you. And could you believe this Adamu Garba, this Wereda, they gather money
about it?
Yeah, he made a video about it that he was saying the people that have friends or family in your UK that are trying to tell you to come and join. Well, don't go and join, because if you go and join, it's like they are going to use the money. And could you believe there are a lot of people buying to this nonsense? I told them, I said, look, this guy is already living good, courtesy of you guys. From your own sweat, he's already living good. Not be the same way the way they gather money for making buy form. To just pay in gather money in blue. In gather in say no the contest again. Not be the same way.
Withdraw. Collected 40 million naira donation.
When he collect money finish, in blue say no they do again. Now that same fraud. Now they won't listen to. Well, me I tell you, I say, look, if you not like, make una better on a life. If you not like, make una listen to him. He's already traveled.
Different from what I said, that instead of person to kill himself in that place, right? But why don't you just grab the gun and go the house of one of these criminals? So maybe that one is different, all right? If becoming a British soldier, okay, which is die Abi. So your own theory,
but right? Better make you die inside Lamborghini than make you die inside Keke Napep.
Where you go still get some level of recognition.
And true now, me see, some of them self their eye don't clear. Now people will be say most of them are those ones where we say that they sleep inside cage. You understand? Wake up inside all those kind of cage. Now those ones where sabi comment here, comment. But mostly the guys that will comment, soldiers, they say, see, even though na Iraq, anywhere where you want carry me go. At this point, me I no care. I will go anywhere. Waiting at they see for here where I dey. He pass where I go see for there. He better make I die well. He better make I go die for where they go honor me. Because that's one thing they fail to understand.
Say, Omo, the end. American soldier.
As I tell them, I say, see, you see as I did, so if war bust, we say they carry me come out, say, okay, we won't go war. Me as I did, so 500,000 don't they as insurance, life insurance within my head. We say, if anything happen, if anything happen. So tell me, if anything happen now, me I don't get anything to worry. Even though that money
you know what I tell people about death, right? When people tell me about you want to die, I say, calm down. I wouldn't even know what happened when I die.
Of course.
Sure you get.
Of course. I don't go be that.
They cut my head off. Now we see my body go. They say,
now me I don't let you see me. Me I don't go. Everything get out.
I'm gone. But imagine that if my body, if I die now, right? And they say, this person, 500,000 insurance of over his life and all of that too. Now then you go see say the cry where you go see my children cry, not genuine cry.
Not genuine now.
You know, it's not genuine.
If I make you cry, expensive cry, you that make you go they cry inside wahala again. Inside wahala be that now. No wahala.
Let me take another one, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by as well. It is true. You see, there's something people see when people talk about death. We should be grateful to our DNA or grateful to God, to those who are religious, okay? Or be very grateful to your DNA. You know, no be you make yourself. No be me make myself. You see, the gene of my papa, my mama, that formed my own DNA. Now that gene that produced my DNA is the same DNA that will help and show if I'm going to live long or I'm going to die young. Yeah, practically. But unfortunately, accident also happens, which means I may not die naturally. I may die by accident. But the least thing that you should be worried about is dying or how you die. Okay? What you should be much concerned with is to live and make sure that you live well. If you die, if I die, now people where they are alive, now then go see and lament about how I die. Whether I get assassinated, poisoned, burned down in a fire where they don't even see my body. It's all those kind of death that you think of and make you feel like people can then use death to intimidate you or cower you because you don't want to die bad. I don't want them to shoot me. I want to sleep and die. Who tell you say sleeping to die is easy? You don't see person where you say life will come out like when that breath is about, when that life was about going out of the body of somebody, sick person will no talk since, and it's time for them to die. Have you noticed that before? It is very easy. So that's why nobody should be, don't let anybody intimidate you by anything. If you believe in anything, if you have conviction about something, follow it. The least thing you should be worried about is dying. You won't even be there when you're dead. You won't even see it. Yeah. You know, like, oh my God, look at me. Now Okada kill me. Okada take me now. Now only inside that you're moving in Nigeria, okay? You are gone. Whether you are a billionaire or you are an homeless person, gone. That's how you have to live. My philosophy. Okay? I have had my siblings who died at childhood. Yeah, at this. My mom had like about 9 children, the ones I'm aware of. I happen to be the second born. Our first born, who happened to be my own brother, died at the age of 6 or 7. That's how I became the Olori Ebi, the firstborn. They thought I was going to die too. If you see on my back where they mark them, they want me to live long.